Welcome back to the show, North Central SID. Clark Teuscher is here now. Clark, good to have you back after about a 5-week break.
Good to be back.
Obviously, basketball has been a big focus today. The men's team started slow out of the gate, but have notched a couple big wins in the non-conference season, and the 2 games on the CCIW slate so far have been really promising.
Yeah, it definitely started slow. You could have predicted that with the large number of young players that are going to be in the rotation throughout the season. They definitely used their time to the advantage the 6 weeks or so that they were off of classes and just had practice and games to focus on. Looking a lot sharper as conference play started last week. Came really close to pulling off an overtime victory down at Illinois Wesleyan, a very tough place to win. Came home and took down Wheaton for the 7th straight year at home. Looked really good doing it. We're ready to go right from the opening tip and led pretty much the whole way. So certainly encouraging as they continue to move through their conference schedule.
And the guy, obviously, that everyone knew coming in was Derek Raridan. Obviously, with the great season last year, he's leading Cardinals in scoring, so he's doing his job. But one real bright spot has to be CJ Goldthry. You talk about this young team rising up. As a freshman, he's been a pleasant surprise. Yeah,
he's kind of the Vinnie Johnson of that group there. He's kind of a microwave kind of guy that can get points in a hurry coming off the bench. And, seems to be very comfortable in that 6th-man role. Everybody knew that Derek was going to get a lot of defensive attention. Teams have been very physical with him. I don't think he's been allowed to come off a screen, clean and clear for the entire season. And, it's been tough for him to adjust to that, but it's been opening some things up for some other guys. CJ and then one of our post players, Landon Gamble, averaged 20 points a game last week in conference play, so he's certainly going to be somebody that's going to need to continue to produce like that if they're going to be able to get into the postseason.
No doubt about it. And the other season in full swing is wrestling. The Cardinals getting some national recognition as a team in the coaching polls.
Yeah, they're currently ranked 27th in the Wrestling Coaches Association rankings. We have 2 wrestlers, Nathan Fitzenreiter and Andrew Zobak, who are ranked in the top 10 nationally in their individual weight classes. So certainly some well-deserved honors for them, and sets the stage for them to potentially do some things at the national championships in March.
And they really get to the meat of their schedule here in the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, the meets are less frequent, but a lot more significant as they get it about 4 weeks out from the conference championships and 6 weeks from the regional. They've got a big tournament at the end of the month over at Wheaton. It's a 2-day event. They'll really set the stage for them to get into the postseason and be sharp but still healthy to get where they want to go.
Definitely, and the indoor track season just right around the corner. The team got some great recognition for its success last year, receiving a big national award.
Yeah, the president of the United States Track and Cross Country Coaches Association was at the alumni meet on Friday at the Res Rec Center to present the team with the Alcarius Award, which they got for having the highest average finish in last year's cross-country indoor-outdoor track and field championships. Obviously, they won all 3 of them, so they were kind of a shoo-in for the award. But it's a good thing that the Coaches Association does, sending one of their representatives to each campus that receives that award and handing it out personally. It's certainly something that was appreciated by our program and their alumni and fans. So a great way to start the winter as they prepare to go to Carthage this weekend to begin the indoor season.
Definitely, and the women are coming off some good performances in the cross-country season. What can we expect out of their indoor track season, which kicks off here pretty soon?
Well, they're a pretty good, well-rounded team. A lot of athletes in the sprint events who have been contributing since they were freshmen, getting ready to try and close out their careers on a positive note. We've got a couple of returning All-Americans, Michelle Crocione and a couple of other athletes. Amanda Lesh is going to be back in the distance events. There was some question whether she was going to return for her 5th year or not. She's going to be back and obviously has been healthy throughout the cross-country season. She was an All-American there as well. So certainly a lot of positives to look for. We'll have to see how it all shakes out.
Well, Clark, after a little bit of a lull, looks like your job's going to be getting a little bit busier.
It never ends.
That's all the time we have for this edition of the Cardinal Report. Tune in next week as we sit down with the Cardinal men's basketball team. We'll be here. We hope you are too.